Don't become a voluntary prisoner, meaning don't put yourself in a box. You're only limited by the confinement that you self-impose. Prison stopped being a place of confinement for me when I decided to change my way of thinking. When I decided to do my time and not let my time do me, prison became a place for me to grow. You can be anywhere and still find room for growth. Stop making excuses about how you could only reach minimal heights in your life because of where you come from. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. That way of thinking will keep you stagnant and trapped in your current environment forever. The belief that you can't jump out of the trap you're currently in because society has imposed limits on you is a false belief. It's dream killing, it's toxic, and it reminds me of a story I heard. And this story is a great analogy for how we create paradigms in our lives and end up limiting our potential. So it turns out that when fleas are placed inside of a jar, they naturally attempt to jump out of it. But once a lid is placed on top of the jar, the fleas realize they can't get out, and so they stop attempting to escape, as they have become conditioned by the boundaries of the new environment they're in. Then the lid is removed, and even once the lid is removed, the fleas never try to jump out again. Their thinking has created this imaginary lid as a boundary, and so has conditioned them to limit their jumping. And so we're all kind of like these fleas in a way. Our thinking conditions us. It creates imaginary boundaries and limited ways of thinking that keep us stuck in a certain way of operating. And so you have to take a leap of faith beyond the imaginary lid that past conditioning has imposed on you and realize that you are capable of far more than you can even imagine if you just believed in yourself and took a chance. Sorensen said, "You will never experience personal growth if you fear taking chances. You have to take a step out of your comfort zone and embrace the uncertainty that comes with risk taking, and in doing so, you will uncover what you're really made of." Ask yourself, what if my limits are not really my limits? What if I can actually escape the jar of confinement and discover a world that has no limits? Ask yourself these questions every single day and you will eventually take a shot at the answer. But it's not like you're just going to receive the answer scot-free. It doesn't work like that. You're going to be tested along the way in the form of failure and struggle and doubt and self-loathing. But no meaningful path is trotted unscathed, and I actually believe that it is the scars that we accumulate along the journey that make us stronger and more equipped to handle the success that will eventually come. Because when success comes, a world of problems of its own comes with it. And so it all requires a proper mindset. And so the person that you are at this moment is not the person that you will be when you are living your dream. The person that you will become when you are living your dream is a stronger, wiser, more resilient person that has grown on the journey to get there. A person that believes in their abilities to finally manifest a dream. We are constantly evolving and growing. The mind can change and adapt and improve. The human body is constantly renewing itself. You can shed and leave the old negative ways of thinking behind and become a completely new person with a new mindset if you choose to do so. And this ability does not leave with age, so the self-limiting belief that your best days are behind you just isn't true. And it'll keep you stagnant if you let it. As time goes on and as the world changes, you must invest in your personal and professional development in order to increase your value to keep up with the ever-changing world. So read more books, keep a journal, educate yourself, become a lifelong learner and challenge your self-perceived limitations. Embrace discomfort as a catalyst for growth, because discomfort forces you to stretch outside of the box, and that makes you stronger and more confident to reach higher levels in your life. So you want to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation as often as you can. Challenge your current mindset, push yourself, give yourself permission to think and act beyond the usual. Tackle your fears and step up when things are painful, because that will build character. and it allows you to be your best self in time. So don't be fooled by the imaginary lid that is keeping you from getting outside of that jar or that box. Keep leaping, keep fighting, keep trying, and remember that the discomfort along the journey to your dreams is the greatest opportunity for growth.